Sorry about that, everybody. Just, like I said, just fixing it up. It seems to have an issue reconnecting. Okay. Waiting for it to fix up. I don't know what's going on with YouTube at the moment. Even after restarting the stream, it's still not working properly. Alright, got it back up and running again. Again, sorry about that, people. Just sometimes tech just likes to stuff up like that. One little blip and it just drops everything. Don't worry about that. Let's get back into it, dealing with this storyline.
Raphael seems to be the least suspicious of them. There was a new librarian who joined us recently. And what did he tell you?
They insisted they couldn't have stolen it since they didn't know about the Forbidden Book or the ancient language. No, that's not true. Well, see, technically neither of those answers are what he said at all.
You've handled this well.
He said he wouldn't have stolen it because what would you do with the book? Because no one can read it. It'd be stupid.
We can't be certain of the culprit like this. You're sure that's what was... Let's review it all again.
I'm 100% certain that that's not what any of them said, and this game is giving me retarded answers.
Stranger.
Oh my god. It's like he just wants to accuse a specific person, and we have to...
Your return. Amaris says
this is going to do my head in.
With the library. My urgent work is done. So tell me what you share your findings with me. Let's start with the treasurer. What did he say? His claim is that he knew nothing of it. Well, that's what anyone would say.
What of Grunil?
Yes, his work with Tahoe, and he says he noticed nothing.
It's funny. It says he was researching all day, but then the other one says...
Perhaps they did something worthy of a telling off. How about Almenzo, the guard? Raphael seems to be the least suspicious of them. There was a new librarian who joined us recently. And what did he tell you? You've handled this. Let's go over this with care.
Hard to be certain, blah blah blah.
We can't be certain of the culprit like this. You're sure that's what was... Let's review it all again. Just to be sure.
God.
Great.
I think I just want to save it, kill him, and then go again. This is so annoying.
Speaking with the library staff. My urgent work is done. So tell me what you share your findings with me.
You haven't done this part.
Start with the treasurer. What did he say? His claim is that he knew nothing of it. Well, that's what anyone would say.
What of Grunil?
Yes, his work with Tahoe, and he says he noticed nothing. Perhaps they did something worthy of a telling off. How about Almenzo, the guard? Raphael seems to be the least suspicious
There
of
was a
them.
new librarian who joined
Funny.
us recently. And what did he tell you?
You've handled this well.
Let's go over this with care.
Can't be third for
We
certain.
can't be certain of the culprit like this.
You're sure that's what was...
Let's review it all again, just to be sure.
Let's do a solid. You know what? I'm going to bring up my video on YouTube, just of that last bit, just to confirm everything they just said, so that this dickhead can fucking get past this part of the quest, because clearly that's not what was said, according to him, because one of them was obviously lying. Just bear with me, I've got it up on my other screen here just to make sure we get exactly what he said correct.
Ah, Greymane, I've been awaiting. Amaris says you've been speaking with the library staff. My urgent work is done, so tell me what you've learned. Share your findings with me.
Let's start with the treasurer. What did he say?
What did the treasurer say? Okay. Yep, so that one, he heard he had a meeting from nobles from outside of town. So
His
we'll go with
claim
that.
is that he knew nothing of it.
Well, that's what anyone would say.
What of Grunil?
I speak with Grunel, his exact words, I'm pretty sure it was, he was in the lab all day with Tahoe. Yes, Tahoe and I spent the whole day sealed away in the lab.
Yes, his work with Tahoe and an outsider entering the Institute. He says he noticed nothing.
Grunel came together with Tahoe. So that's definitely F.
Perhaps they did something worthy of a telling off. How about Almenzo, the guard?
Javier was there as well.
Raphael seems to be the least suspicious of them.
Yep, Raphael was not
There
there
was a
according
new
to it.
librarian who joined us recently. Javier, that's the one. And what did he tell you?
John Sex watching Tahoes. See, technically, he didn't say any of these things. This is ridiculous. So all he does is accuse someone of it. Sorry, just checking what you just said there on the stream. It hasn't come up yet. I have no idea which chat you just spoke in then. That notification. Oh, follower. Thanks, Natalie. I'm just trying to figure out this this quest here. Thankfully, I can look at my my review of my own YouTube channel to see what was said. But the problem is this question here that he's asking. Neither of these responses are how he responded at all. So I don't know how the game expects you to get that right. He didn't say he didn't know anything about it, and he didn't say that he's only assistants and he doesn't have access to it. All he actually says is he's accusing someone else of it. So, I mean, game developers need to pull their thumb out their ass on this one. You can go back and look at my video here when I streamed before the one we're currently on, where it just glitched, unfortunately, due to an internet dropout. But literally has him saying, yes, he's heard all sorts of matters about the book being missing. And asked and said, you're the one looking into it, are you? I'm only an assistant librarian, so I doubt I'll help much. Then he goes on, I'm here at the Grand Library every day as part of my duties. But such a book would be useless to anyone who'd have taken it. in ancient penned in ancient nonsense, and most of us had no idea it existed until now. So he's saying most of us. He didn't say him, so that could potentially be him. Even if someone did take it with the intent to sell it, who would they sell such a thing to? His guess is it would be the book as an outside, and they targeted that book specifically. And that is literally all he says. So he doesn't say anything. He doesn't say. He does say he's just an assistant. He didn't say anything about having access to it. He also didn't say he couldn't have been the one to steal it. So I mean, which one are we choosing here? You know, it's either, I don't know. It's literally just a guess between these two at the moment. I'm just going to go with you, the top one for now.
You've handled this well.
It's probably going to give me the same response.
Go over this with care. I can't absolve any of them just yet.
There we go. That's a better
Perhaps
response.
they worked with an accomplice or altered the evidence.
There we go. We're getting somewhere.
Yet one thing continues to trouble me. Someone's account included details of the book never shared openly. Detain that person immediately.
How do you do?
Unless we're detaining someone. And falling. It's interesting. Nothing worth stealing in here. They're out the back, interesting.
Are you ready? Let's get on with it. Someone's nosing about. Just take the book and leave.
Who are you?
You won't get away with this.
Very well. Move! Ah! Oh!
You believed that would actually work?
I beg you, mercy, please.
Bloody hell!
Question is, who was he trying to sell the book to?
Oh, Greymane. That was swift work. So this is the scoundrel. I hear he all but confessed himself. I'm ashamed I failed to see such a fool. We have you and your wit to thank, Greymane.
Oh, really?
I'm truly thankful. It's my duty to deal with him now. I'll personally see him delivered to where he belongs.
Wonder where that'll be.
Here's a token of the Institute's thanks.
We'll hang on to that.
Many wonder.
Let's talk back there now. So we've got a couple up here now to go do. Still in the Hanand region, so we will push up and do these eventually. Just been trying to concentrate on whatever's sort of closest and then slowly, you know, branching out, explore everything at a reasonable pace. I mean, there's lots of people that are putting up videos saying, go get this sword, go get this armor, go do this, go do that. But most of these things you're gonna find in time anyway on your playthrough. And I've had a few friends that have rushed off to get all these awesome gear and weapons, and then when they're getting to harder bosses, because they've been so used to having weapons that are more advanced for where they're kind of at in the gameplay, they haven't practiced the parrying, the skills to actually defeat these bosses later on, and they're getting a bit of a struggle. So my advice to anyone listening and anyone playing is, you know, follow the storyline, explore in the areas you're at, advance the weapons you've got, and then progress from there. Don't try and go ahead, grab something awesome ahead, and then just try and steamroll the early stuff, because you're not going to have the skill for the later stuff. So learning all the different abilities and skills to use at each part of the game is really critical.
Oh,
hand that over to him.
so this is it. Look at that finish. It's just flawless. And the balance, oh, it's spot on. Remarkable craftsmanship. There's a great deal to learn from this. You've brought me something worth studying. Oh, thanks.
Look who's wandered into my day.
You're here. Catch your breath a moment.
Can take my scholar uniform off now. I didn't know that. You can cook without set recipes freely.
Surely it's too soon to end it here.
Come on, come get me. Oh, this is so much fun.
Yep, it's gonna come loose. You've got to say she'll be right. Always got to say she'll be right. It's like a bad omen when you're traveling if you don't.
Oh, you're back. Running this place is turning out to be harder than I expected. Or am I just being ungrateful?
I keep telling you, you shouldn't push yourself so hard.
Oh, this leg's still fine. And both arms are in one piece.
I'm looking for the Grey Mains.
Aye. What is it?
I bring a message from Marquis Circus.
A large delegation from Demonis will attend the Harvest Festival banquet. If you are able, he strongly urges that you attend.
A banquet? That's sudden.
The Marquis mentioned he may need your help. I'll take my leave.
I'll think about it.
An invitation to the banquet. We're reaping the rewards of the Marquis's favour. But why? Why would a delegation from Demonis come all this way? A large one at that.
You're right. They wouldn't come without a reason.
Wait, Damien's from Demonis, isn't she? She must have fled for a reason. Shouldn't we let her know?
Aye, we should.
Could the delegation be a pretense for something else?
Yeah. I wouldn't put it past them.
Hold on. Where is Damien anyway?
She went out to see someone. Said she had something to look into.
Shouldn't we tell her?
I'll find her and let her know.
Keeping well, are we?
Oh shit, he's actually here.
If that house was... Ah! You've come at just the right time. I came across something while I was tidying up. There's an old house on that hill that's been abandoned for a long time. With a little work, it could make fine lodging. Bit smelly, mind, probably because it's old. So I prepared a flower basket. Once the scent spreads, it should be much better. What's with that look? It doesn't suit me. Go put this inside the house for me.
Oh, yes, boss. Jesus. Can't be much.
Good day to you.
I already knew where this house was, been here before. Copy that. Decoration mode. Alright. What the freak? Like, why did it change our movement buttons? Look where they are now. I, J, K, L. Like, why did it move them there? We're not using the other buttons. That's just weird. Anyway. Done. Okay. Gotta aim at the floor to do this or it goes weird. So many paintings to get rid of. Time to clean them all out of my inventory. I think these must be just the ones that I've got on me. Yeah, agreed. Like, hitting F3 to heal and do other abilities is a bit annoying, but then, you know, you've also got to, like, control click, alt roll, space jump. Like, there's a lot of buttons that are placed into this, but apparently it's even worse on console. So a lot of my mates are playing. Hold on a sec. Sorry to sneeze coming there, Mels. Yeah, a lot of people playing on console reckon it's horrible. Just trying to make all the different button pushes and stuff, so definitely glad that's not me. But I mean, you kind of work with it. I mean, the movement on this to move with those buttons is a little bit ridiculous, but if it's only for while I'm decorating, it's not the end of the world. Let's just put you over here for now. We'll just clean up this room. See, to move back and forth when I'm not holding something is your normal WASD. But the second you pick something up, it wants you to use the other buttons, which is, again, bizarre. So, let's just empty out all this other crap that we don't need. Put some scales down, that'll do. So we can move all this at any time. Why not? Place a strong box, don't need bottles. And then it says just exit. There we go. I don't know why I don't like playing this in first person. Just feels so weird. See, I haven't altered any of the key bindings or anything yet on this. I mean, for me, I don't have to hold control a lot because it gives me the option. Oh, let's get to go to town. Come on, we can bring out the weapon. Okay. So, like a lot of my options are bound to the key like my mouse naturally, so it's not as clunky. But I know a lot of people's aren't. That's right, better change that before I forget. Don't want to wear that scholar's uniform. It's not exactly very defensive, so. Alright. Oh crap, we have to put away a lot. I only generally change keys on a game if I just physically can't play with the standard default keys. Unless I play a game like a shooter. If I play a shooter, I like them all to be the same sort of control. So, you know, grenade G, guns 1, 2, 3, 4 sort of thing. So they're a game where I'll, like playing Arc Raiders and playing Call of Duty and stuff, I will mix and match the buttons, even though they have a few different things you can do. I'll still mix and match the buttons to make it more sort of, let's say, crossplay compatible. So when I go from one game to the next of the same genre, like an FPS, I'm not trying to retrain my brain or my muscle memory, because you just naturally, if you're playing that same sort of game, you're going to naturally push those buttons, and when you can't, it's very difficult. Just why when I'm playing Arc Raiders, you don't see me throwing a lot of grenades, because I keep hitting the wrong fucking button. Doesn't matter how long I've played it for, my brain's still trained to do something different. Yeah, I think shooters are very different in that sense that even if the buttons are different, doesn't matter how long you're playing them for, your brain only tunes in so much. So because all the basic buttons, aim, shoot, etc., it's all the same. And I mean, Arc Raiders is a great example of aim. If you're within a certain distance, you shouldn't be aiming down sight, but yet because you play so many other shooters where it's important to, you naturally go to aim down sight and before you shoot, and like, you know what I mean, you're aiming then shooting, when really you should be shooting then aiming. You should be literally pulling that trigger a lot of the time in Arc Raiders. That's that difference between getting the kill and not getting the kill. So there's only a few guns that it's really going to impact if you don't aim first. Most of them are going to have a higher TTK just by pulling the trigger first. I haven't like that one yet. Can't wait to be having a bit of Grey Zone Warfare coming up. I think I'll play a little bit tonight, potentially, just get some starts on that. A lot of things to learn on that game, apparently, so the sooner I get into it, the better. Gonna sell some of this, just get rid of it. Same with a lot of these. Keeping that hat on me for the chance of finding all the different hidden rooms and stuff. So if you haven't got the pirate hat yet, which you get down south, apparently the feather glows when you're near hidden rooms, though it's supposed to be red. It's a white feather, which all the videos I've seen show it red and glowing white, so I don't know. It does say it's got the ability though. See, detects nearby chests. It was one I went and did that it worked on, but I didn't notice if it glowed or anything. I think it made a sound. Could also be to do with settings. So I don't have it at max visual settings on this game for streaming purposes. If I do, then the stream's going to lag a little bit, unfortunately. I'm not running a 50 series, I'm running a 30 series, so one day I'll upgrade. One day I'll win the lottery too, you know, so all things are relative. Just work with what you've got. Yeah, the one thing I always forget to do in this, I forget to keep an eye on the time. So obviously on the bottom left of my screen it's showing that it's 2:39 p.m. Every second day my, what do you call them, the bank where I've got the gold bars, that happens at 11:30, and it's important to know when your time is so you can save your game, go there no matter what you're doing, make sure you've got the positive, and then come back. Quite often I, like I said, forget to do that, which means I've had two where I've lost money. Come on.
You got any good trading goods?
But yeah.
I just love organizing and sorting out everything. I'll keep it. I'll be here if you need me.
You're back. Did you take the basket?
Yes, we took the basket.
Good. Then we can use the house. How about I leave the rest of the decorating up to you? You made it.
Yeah, it's... I'm never looking at the clock in this game. I don't know why. But you should, like I said, you should be, because if you don't look at the time clock, not only do you get obviously stuck out at night for certain missions, making them harder, but like I said, for your bank, oh god, it just affects it massively. So I'm going to avoid that for now. I'm going to push over and do some of these other other missions, some of the side quests. So I've been smashing through the side quests and the faction missions. Yeah, I've got mine set to high risk, so it's really important if you're on high risk to drop by regularly, I guess, to make sure you're not losing it. So I'll go for a quick wander now because we've got to move out anyway. Appreciate the follow there. I'll send you a message back after stream. Sorry, just getting messages on TikTok and Instagram and whatnot, so I don't generally reply during stream, but if you do message me outside of streams, I do try and reply to people as much as possible. And again, always on Discord when people want to chat as well, so on there most days. So look at this. I haven't been here yet today. It takes a bit to render in. How bad is it?
Trust matters the most, does it not?
No, we made money. Beautiful. So if you're not sure, you just go to your investment. Look at that. There you go, Mels. That's a high risk there, 49%. So that's a good bonus there. I mean, it's mostly positive, which is good. You get the occasional loss. But that's why you got to save it. So I saved these two at the wrong time. Let's see, now I've got to check. When is it? 22 hours from now. So what time are we at?
Our trade is safe.
22 hours. It's going to be 1 o'clock. So I've got to make sure to be back here at the bank before 1 o'clock and save. So we'll just give it a quick save there, being that we made money. Do it for now. You make a bit of money on it. It's definitely worth. The higher risk is definitely worth it, but it's remembering that save. Otherwise, like you've seen, I lost 14 and that. Like I'm still up significantly, but that could have been a minus 49. So it goes to minus 50 down and plus 55. So yeah, I check it every time I'm on here, and I like to check it after a save. So I'll just check where I'm at. Like I said, I just check the time that the next one's going to happen, and come back to try and. Even if I'm not coming back immediately, I'll save wherever I am in the world just before that time. I might fight a mission just to learn it, or I'll just stop what I'm doing, come check the bank, see if I got it positive or negative, and then just reload, because that's all they do, is you just reload. If you got it minused, just reload your game to the save before, and then wait again, and each time you reload it, it's going to give you a different outcome, so you can constantly get it positive if you just keep reloading. Bit of a, exploit, I suppose, in a way, but who wants to lose money in a game? You know? Alright. How far out? I haven't got anything close. Trying to think what else we got down here. See, there's still. I want to pay that fine though. I'm not even sure where we pay the fine. Is it the guardhouse? See, I've been fined. I actually have no idea how to pay the fine. Become a vendor now. Do a quest for this guy on the side.
Got goods you can't show to anyone else, eh? You know what wares we trade in. So, what can I get you?
Yeah, so if you've seen before, I've got a few different saves, so I like to jump between them.
Until we meet again.
So I'll save, I've got 3 different save files, so I'll save this one on one, then the next time I save it will be in the next one, and so forth. Just that way, sometimes you'll accidentally save, but inadvertently something else in the game has gone wrong because of something you've done. So having the multiple save files means I can actually, I can't go back, reload this one, I have to go back to the one half an hour before that one. Before I made a mistake that I didn't realise was a mistake. That can be as simple as killing certain mobs, because there's certain mobs in this game that you shouldn't kill. There's something about, where are they? I'm trying to think where they are now. Is it Steel Mountains or further? I think it was Silverwolf Mountains up here. And there's a spire or something up in here. But apparently all of the NPCs up in this area, you're not supposed to kill them. You're supposed to just disarm them, because the shield or something they're carrying has got one of the really good runes in the game. But if you kill them off, they don't respawn. However, if you just keep disarming them, leaving the area and coming back, they spawn back with their weapons again. So you can literally just farm all of them for their runes. So that's something to take note of. Again, simple things that you don't learn until someone else has made that mistake on killing them, getting the runes, and realizing they don't spawn back. So by not rushing ahead a lot of the times, you'll end up with a lot more advice from some of the full-time streamers, you know. Obviously I want to be full-time, but you know, I've only got so much time in a day, unfortunately, with kids, so I do what I can. Alright, so yeah, we'll head off here now after I talk to the guard and see if he'll take my fine. Again, I think you just got to pay your fine off, someone said. I'm just sick of having the map read. No, no one here takes my money. Guess nobody collects it. Or they're too scared to take it from me. Either. Some of these question marks too, I've been to them, but due to certain abilities we don't have yet, I can't complete them. Yeah, there is quite a few things coming out of this game. I'm honestly hanging for the multiplayer option that they're talking about. Being able to play this in co-op, so I've got a few friends that want to play in co-op in this. We're kind of all, I'd like to say roughly at the same point, sort of playing through, bouncing off each other, but even though we're kind of all roughly putting in about the same sort of time, our playthroughs are just so different, you know? So some of us have gone off running around more. Buy a right of absolution at the church. Ah, okay. Yep, I know where that is. That's how you clear the fine. Interesting. Yeah, you're talking just here. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm curious how co-op would work though, right? Because if you go down in the middle of a boss fight, you won't get the retry option. Like, what happens then? You know, like, can they get you up? Can they come rescue you? Are you full dead and have to wait for them to be full dead to then use the retry option? So there's going to be some variations, and obviously the talk about endgame, about having a lot of the bosses be replayable with higher difficulties and higher rewards. I mean, it almost sounds like they're trying to turn it into like an actual proper multiplayer kind of game, which is pretty cool because it'll give it a lot of replayability. I mean, it's already a fantastic game. I mean, I think I'm like, what am I, 70, 80 hours in? 90 hours in? But, you know, like, 90 hours in, and I've barely done Hanand. It's like, I haven't even finished Hanand, and I've still got all of these other regions to go play, you know? They're saying people smashed it out in 300 hours. I'll probably be 400 or 500 hours, I reckon, because I like to take my time and enjoy the game. I mean, you're buying this game. It's not like it's the way I see it. It's like buying a ticket to go to, you know, the football or something, whatever sport you like, and going there and just, you know, saying, "Can't it be over sooner?" Like, you know what I mean? You're there to enjoy it. So same in the game. Enjoy it. Enjoy every aspect of it. Enjoy the views. You know, they put a lot of time into making this world. Enjoy it. Yeah. Yeah, you look at your playtime and you think, geez, I'm not going to finish it as fast as some people have, but like, I don't know, rushing through a game, like, why? You're paying for it. Granted, I reckon it probably 10 hours of my time is chatting to people, not progressing, just having fun, looking at things, building things, just, you know, just mucking around, I suppose, in the game. Things that you don't have to do, but just sort of just playing around with it, I guess.
Run.
But every achievement in 306 hours, that's it's impressive all the same. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing too, Mels, is I'm trying to stick to just doing, if I show you, it's just doing all of the faction quests and stuff. So, you know, I've done most of them already and just literally working through each one. So I want to do kind of all of this and as much of this as I can before I go back to the main. As you can see, I'm only just starting chapter 5. Like, I'm not really working on it at all. I don't mean, you'd agree with all the stuff you've done doing all the side quests. You get a lot of good gear, a lot of good items by doing the side missions as well that help you progress in the main story anyway. That and Jesus, I mean, the amount of time I've also spent in this game stopping to pat animals, it's ridiculous. I think I've got a problem. Alright. Don't have a good one out.
Come on! You're almost done! Death to all the Northern Curs! Northern barbarians! Die! You Northern barbarians! Die! Gotta have your guts to go!
It is a bit tough. Oh. Our old mate's upset. Don't want to talk to me. Or did he fall off the cliff and die? I don't know. Hard to tell. You got the trail clear, some things come back. Yeah. I was going to say, I use the shift, so I just hold shift and when I'm doing the follow quests, so it just automatically follows them, and I'm just like looking around at everything, not even paying attention to what's going on, really. Somewhat listen to what they're saying, but it's like, yeah, just like you said, just enjoying the scenery, enjoying everything they've put together. I think they've done a great job. Although I did find I can't remember where it was on the map. I did find a hole. I think it was over near the Scholars. It was literally a hole where they'd rendered in all the rocks, like just in front of us here. So they'd done all these rock formation up, but they'd missed a tiny little, well, I say tiny hole. You could probably fit a horse and cart through the damn thing, but they'd left a hole, and you literally fell inside the world, and when you landed, it was just flat, and then it came across to a vertical, so it was horizontal to vertical, and you were just stuck inside the rock face. Luckily, by the time you did your triple jump sort of thing, you could just reach the edge of the hole to climb your way out. But it's a literal, just a design mistake. Like, they literally misplacing one rock to seal up this hole. So a bit of an issue. Come on, let's get out of here for a bit. Go for a quick ride, see what's up here.
Yeah. Oh.
No indicators for something hidden. Hopefully this is far enough away for it to reset. And the bird flew off. So all these little birds, I'm struggling with getting the catch on them or whatnot. I don't want to kill them, but pain in the ass otherwise.
Yeah.
Why the hell do I hear a cat? Where is the cat? I can hear it. I'm losing my mind. I can hear a cat, I can't see it. People jump into space. I have heard of, apparently it's actually detailed. Space is actually detailed in this. From people jumping up into there, which is very interesting. They actually took the time to make sure you weren't just jumping into an empty black space. There's the cat up here. Turn this on. I have no idea what this cat is. This is driving me nuts. There we go. They've all spawned back in now.
How do you do?
Truly splendid. Now, we've no need to take the long, dangerous route. And what's more, no one will be injured while gathering herbs. Please, take this for your trouble.
Hail, stranger.
Sure, they're using that for something. Alright, what else we got side quest wise? I've definitely got the timber for that. Got lots of timber. I don't know about you, Mel, but I like, personally, I sort of like to farm like this. I don't like to chop them down. I think it's just annoying chopping down every single tree. Even once you're on the ground, just a quick hit, finish them off. But I will get the cat out because I don't want to pick everything up. Oh, interesting. Okay, so that's what we're hearing the meow, and the cat was out, but we just couldn't see it. Oh, beetle. Yes. Longhorn beetle, yes. Need these for some of the dye recipes. It's probably one thing I do like about the dyeing in this dyeing kind of system in this game is, you know, collect it all once and that's it, you know. You dye everything with what you've collected. You're not making a dye for every single item that you got to do. Yeah. Only reason I take the drill out still specifically for mining nodes is having the drill out, you get an increased chance to get extra ore. With the trees I don't care because obviously plenty of them to get, but with the ore being obviously it's more limited, I like that extra chance. I have been considering upgrading the drill to see if it's going to give me a higher probability to get extra materials. So go from 10% to say 20% at a certain point. That would be good. Not sure if there's a better one late game, but
I need to... Got a minute?
sure do.
Everyone's just asking Carl for things. One
And
after
you know
another.
Carl.
He can't say no. Just
At
give
this
them
rate,
whatever they
our
want.
storehouse will be empty before
If we
long.
put a board outside showing what supplies we've got left,
I need some timber
maybe
to make
everyone
it.
will think twice.
Can you fetch me some? Ah, you brought the timber. Solid and durable.
Once the board's
Just what
up,
we need.
everyone will be more careful with what
It'll
they
make
take
Carl's
and
life
use.
easier too. Thank you.
No worries. Give us that extra inventory space, please. Yeah, I haven't really stuffed around a lot with the Abyss cores yet. I've got quite a few, but none specifically helping with that. Just thinking what we're going to be doing next now. Skip that one. That's done. Okay, so I can't do that one now until I do that other quest. So that's blocked that. So it's about the only one I can do, which is fine. Oh, I think it's a spider den. Yeah, mine's more of a bits of build at the moment. It's not really anything special, just basic weapons upgraded, basic armor upgraded, a few gears placed in, but yeah, I've got some attack ones, but nothing defensive just yet. Yep. Oh, spider den. This place gives me the creeps. Yeah, I'm not a big. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just not a big fan of spiders, eh? Camel. Oh. My favourite mushrooms. It was off stream and I did clip it. I was actually chatting to someone about just odd conversation. We were chatting about mushies for some reason. And I happened to see one of these mushrooms and I was flying in, it was on the edge of a cliff and I'm like, oh look, a mushroom. And just boof, just knocked me out midair and I just fell from the cliff all the way down, just survived the fall. Just perfect timing, really. Yeah, no, I'm not a fan of the ticks and arc at all. No. The ticks and arc, they're definitely some PTSD from my younger days, you know. Obviously watching the original Aliens versus Predator when it was new, when I was very young. So that's what they remind me of, is those old base sucker aliens, you know. What's going on the screen there? bizarre. I mean, granted, I haven't been as unlucky as... That was an interesting place to land. I haven't been unlucky as some who have, like, you know, had a tick, planted a... Like the guy who planted a deadline on a tick because he was so sick of it, and then it jumped on him. That's definitely one of my favourite tick moments I reckon I've seen from Ark Raiders. Or maybe even the guy where he was going to help people and he threw a wolf pack to go blow up some shit when they were fighting the what was it called? The matriarch. And as he's thrown the wolf pack, a bunch of ticks jumped at him, and his wolf pack targeted the tick that had jumped towards him, so it actually knocked him out. So actually full knocked himself with a wolf pack because the tick jumped at him and the wolf pack targeted the tick that was jumping at him midair as he threw it. I mean, literally nothing you could do about that. Just unlucky timing. I've definitely got a few friends who would fall in that category of unlucky timing. Yeah, it's definitely a good one. What do we have here? You're dead, you're not going to be needing that.
Fucking fangs. Fucking
What
bullets.
happened?
Greymane. I ran into some poachers while scouting the area. My comrades and I fled when they started shooting at us, but then we ran into a pack of wolves. They're still nearby.
That's a shame. Is there a rideable wolf in this game yet? I've seen the bears. See, I'm not going to lie, I don't really personally do a lot of research on some of the games and what other people are up to. I like to experience everything firsthand myself sometimes, depending on the game that is. Obviously, one of the people I like to follow sometimes for some of the stuff is SARS. He does some good stuff. He's always way ahead of everything else going on. Oops. We'll definitely have to find that. Rideable wolf would be a cool mount. I think my I'll be streaming. It'll either be tonight or tomorrow night. I'll be streaming Windrose because obviously that the early access for that drops today. So I actually can't wait to get into a bit of that. I love my base building games. You know what it is? Just, you know, base building games to me are just awesome because you can kind of like. You can't be bothered going to chase missions or kill things or whatever. You can kind of just chill out, farm, back at the base, tidy up your base, make it look pretty, just build something that's like a work of art, you know, just have a bit of fun with it. It's a good way to chill out. Yeah. The biggest thing I find, like, I like Stars' content, but, like, at the same time I don't, because quite often, like, all you hear from him is, get this sword, it's the best sword in the game. A couple days later, get this sword, it's the best sword in the game. And it's just like rinse, repeat the same shit. Like, it just feels... They're just trying to get attention. Like, my channel's never going to be about trying to get attention. It's only ever going to be about trying to help the average gamer with things that I can help with, you know? So this game, I haven't done anything on it, just sort of live streaming it. I've got a few videos I'm thinking of doing, but just more around like puzzles and stuff. But there is a lot of videos around this game at the moment, so I don't really feel like I want to dive into that market, really. At the moment, I'm just sort of sticking with the ones like Arc Raiders, and I'll be jumping into Windrose, so maybe a bit of Grey Zone as well for mission tutorials, guides, etc. But it's just more around the stuff that people struggle with that I like to help with, not so much the weapons and stuff. Everyone's going to go around, do a little bit of hunting themselves, you know, explore the map and find a few things. And I don't want to ruin that whole aspect of it, you know. Go find it, explore a bit on your own. Like this, you know. I see the cells on the map, I'll instantly go towards the cells. Another one still. I 100% agree. I don't think... There are some weapons that are better than others. Not so much that there's something specifically about each weapon. It really just comes down to when you look at each weapon, the base attack. So when it's not upgraded, what the base attack is. Because they're all going to have the gear slots, the Abyss gear slots that you can put them into. So then when you get things like the Hawando and that, the only thing that makes that better is that I think it was 1 point, literally one attack point better than this longsword. But the thing is, like with this longsword, there are so many of the Cinderman longsword around that this upgrade has cost me nothing. It's just literally fusing one into another, into another, into another. The same with this one here, the Fallen King sword. All upgraded with just fusing, so not using any of my iron or copper or anything else you find. And being those materials aren't consistent in an abundance, you know what I mean? You can't repeat farm them. Once you've farmed them from a certain thing, that's it. That's all there is. I don't want to use a lot of that up in this early gameplay, just in case I need it later for, you know, a really excellent weapon that needs to be upgraded and needs all those materials, you know? That and, you know, naturally I'm a hoarder, so I'm just going to hold on to things as long as possible. Alright, let's set these people out. Right over there.
I owe you a great debt.
Yeah, I'd agree with that too. Like, if I find something on my own and earn it, I feel a lot more accomplished than just knowing where it is and going to pick it up, you know? Like, if someone asks, like, if someone's in my Discord and says, hey, I'm stuck, where's a good weapon or something good? I help them out and tell them where something is, you know, to try and help their gameplay if they've missed something. But I don't generally just, like, tell them to go get something specifically, so... It's been really good having a bunch of us playing this in our own kind of playthrough lately is just we were all doing different things at different points, and sort of, I suppose, giving each other helpful tips to say, yeah, I went this way and grabbed this. Shit, man, it was awesome. It actually made a big difference. Or, man, I wouldn't worry about coming over here. It's a waste of your time, sort of thing, you know? So it's been really good. We should definitely jump on the Discord, Mels, and jump and have a chat. There's a few ladies that jump in there too, so you won't be alone. Don't worry about that. Obviously, yeah, you've seen Metal Mama on stream that I stream with now on Thursday, Friday evenings on Arc Raiders, so she's normally in chat every day. So even though we're not playing Arc Raiders, she plays this as well, so... Yeah, I think you're right. I think the best part about this game is the fact that the guides help you along the way, but you kind of make your own story by picking your own direction. See, these are much easier to find at night. During the day, sometimes these things are a pain in the butt to find. Don't worry, everybody. Ooh, hello. The German Shepherd. No, don't you dare. Who's a good boy? Such a good boy. Yes, you are. Oh, yes, you're coming home with me. Yes, you are. Oh, oh, oh. They don't appreciate you like I do. My cat's probably hating this right now. I have been working on a ginger cat too down in the little Blossom Village. Get a bit of meat for you here. I'll have the meat. Good boy. Don't know if he eats the grilled meat or not. No, don't like the grilled meat? Oh, he loves the grilled meat. Look at that. 20 points instead of 10. See, that's something I want to know is what the better foods are to feed each type of pet, because I'm sure there's going to be an algorithm that's certain things are better than others. Did that give me no points just then? Oh, my cat's... Look, the cat's like, no, it's mine this time. Feed me. Yeah. In this, you're talking about becoming a full-time farmer. That's interesting. I have seen, like, you can get the rakes and the plots and all that sort of stuff. I haven't done it yet. But obviously you get the abyss seeds too to plant those trees, so that will be something I'll definitely be doing down the track.
First the wolves and now the poachers. Just what I needed. You need something from me?
I'm here about the missing soldiers.
Shit. I'm losing my mind here. There's a vicious pack of wolves roaming about lately. I tell you, these wolves, especially the leader, are no ordinary beasts. And don't even get me started on those bloody poachers. They're shooting anything that moves, driving the wolves into a right frenzy. On top of that, I haven't heard from the scouts that went south. So, I've got to sort out this mess before looking into the missing soldiers.
Oh, here you go. Okay. So there was something about this. I think this legendary wolf is one of the ones that you can tame and ride. I'm probably going to save it because it's probably going to eat me. Especially if I'm going to muck around trying to ride the damn thing. I'm hopeless. I'd have about the same luck trying to tame a horse in real life as I do in this game, I reckon. Absolutely no luck. Alright. Is this the wolf? See, maybe that Labu's soul is what you get. Tame it or ride it. Let's give it a try. Before I race up there, I'm actually just going to top up my drink real quick. Get a bit of a dry throat. Hello there, Metal Mama. Sorry, I was just briefly AFK. See you there as well. Head up towards this wolf now. I do miss the one thing I find is, Mama, when I get messages on TikTok, it was sending me the, yeah, but I'm sure yours is from something else. Your sore throat. I don't get a notification on TikTok, so I've got the screen there, and it shows me the messages, obviously, as you say them. But on for the ones coming through on Twitch and YouTube, it sends me a sound, and I'm not sure if you guys hear it, but it notifies me of something going on, which is great, especially if I'm in the middle of something, you know what I mean? As you've seen, when I didn't have those on, I do miss it, so that would cost the throat. Well, you know, it could fix it too. You don't know. You just got to try. Oh, shit.
Ready to be butchered.
Oh, that was
You're quite the pain.
stabbed him already.
I'm done playing with you.
So what are you playing at the moment, Mama? Are you playing something at the moment would probably be the better question. Do you know what? You can stay in there. Ah. Yeah, I did all my washing yesterday. Caught up on all that. Got a bit of house cleaning to catch up between this stream and tonight's stream. So the night streams aren't scheduled yet, but I will be putting a schedule out soon for the night streams. You can put Thursday, Friday down at the moment. That's Arc Raiders. So that's what I'll be doing Thursday, Fridays. Oh, there you go. You haven't got a cleaner, so... Nope, it's all up to me. Lots of extra work. I finally had that meeting, though, that we were talking about for my son and the hours, so that finally happened, so we'll see what happens there, Mama. I'll chat to you later about that, though. But it's looking more positive. What's this one require? That shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, you can hear the sound. Sorry, I did miss that, Mel. Yeah, the chime does come through to you guys too, does it? That's good to know. It's not... It shouldn't be for every time you send a message. It's just like... I think it has a time delay, so if you message and, like, say, do 3 or 4 messages in a row, it should chime the first one and then nothing for, like, 30 seconds. I don't know what's going on with this update, but the pets seem to be jumping in and out constantly lately. Oop, did not need a centipede. Yeah, it's more of a waiting thing now. I've got a report to do this afternoon after the stream for it, so never-ending things, isn't it? All the reports, all the bloody documents, everything else. Wait, is that a wolf? It's two. Oh shit. Yeah, I think I mean, at least the process's begun now. That other mob doing nothing was terrible, so it's good to have one that's finally pulling the socks up and getting stuff done. Yeah, Mels, I was kind of hoping the mess, like that tone, was only getting played to me, but obviously getting played to everybody. Hopefully it's not annoying for you all. It's just more while there's not a massive influx of constant messages from people that it just keeps me attuned to what's going on here. Sometimes, you know, you just get caught up in the gameplay and you don't notice people messaging you. Yeah. You and me both. You and me both. Is that another mission, is it? It's completely unrelated, but we're going to have to kill him. Let's keep running then. Yeah, I'm kind of the same. I like to listen to music generally when I'm playing this in the background, just on a low level, just plot away, just doing like the tedious stuff. Because there is a lot of tedious stuff in this game, and I don't know, like, as though it's tedious, it's kind of important too, you know? Alright, gotta follow this exactly am I supposed to be doing it here? Oh, this is following the wolf, okay. But we'll follow it in a minute. Gotta collect everything, you know. Like I said, I'm a hoarder. I collect absolutely everything. You never know what you're going to need. Better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Jesus Christ. Are the ones I'm supposed to be following? It's a wild goose chase right now. Nope, there it is. That's the big ugly bastard. Uh-oh. Interesting. Well, this seems to be a bit of a predicament. Oh, I've definitely stepped in it here. Don't see this being... Oh, dear God. Oh! The flowers. And a wall, well... Those flowers are not good. Let's jump down here. Nope. You know, I think I've inadvertently made this a lot easier on myself by making him fall down the cliff. As long as he can't jump back up, that is. I somehow get the feeling he can. Where the hell did he go? Did he just like fall off the cliff and die? I think he did. Maybe he just fell inside the earth. Yeah, no worries, Mama. Sorry, I just seen that. Just fighting the wolf. Yeah, I'll be on there after stream in about an hour or so. I mean, now I gotta figure out where the hell this wolf's body fell to. Uh-oh. Alright, I have no idea what just happened then. That's really weird. This is a very interesting castle. Doesn't seem to go anywhere. Gotcha. Are you a crow or raven? Crow. See, that looks like something. definitely something going on here. What to figure out? I feel like the wolf falling off the cliff and dying itself there may have bugged out the quest. Hopefully it hasn't inadvertently got rid of some key piece we want to grab. It's bizarre, it's just taking us back to following this again. Jeez, with this trail of destruction, I just feel like I'm following my toddler around. Good to know. Definitely want the beetles. I feel like it's literally running us back down to where we just were. Well, I mean, clearly this is bugged right now. It shouldn't be just sitting there copping it. while that was just part of the fight. I have no idea what's going on here. I think we're literally just doing circles to kill this thing over and over and over again at the moment. Still telling me to track it. Or am I just supposed to track it and not kill it? I don't know. Damn it. Stay away from them. Oh, Jesus. go. I mean, he got stuck in trees, which is... That's a lot of wolves. Well, we'll try that later. See what it does. I'm interested to what that little broken castle was. It's going to be some meaning to it. I'll have to search it. Whoa. Alrighty then. We are definitely going down there at some point. Oh, they are down there. Yeah, what I probably should save. Definitely missed paying attention to the time, as I was saying before. It's obviously the time. Yep. Day 51, 8 AM. Oh no, we've still got a couple of hours. I'll have to get back to 30 meters down. What am I inserting? There we go. Well, we found a little secret here. Let's go find out what we have to insert. If you're watching, Mama, no, it's not that. The hole was a little bit too big. Interesting. It's gonna be something along those. Oh, she was down there. Wait, what? So confusing. Some sort of hidden entrance, maybe? Starting to seem more probable right now. More there. Okay. It's down yet hidden. Nothing in here. Okay, so this is where they are on the outside. There we go. There's one. Huh. There's two hidden secrets here. So how do we get them down out of the way now? We don't. What did that say? It said press something. Great, I gotta find the rest of them. Oh, did I just throw my cat? I didn't mean to. Didn't. There's two different puzzles, so we kind of want to stay over near this one. Eventually. Do you still need them, Zerks? You got them though, didn't you? I am on Arc Raiders on Thursday and Fridays. See, it's hard for me to be on Arc Raiders at the moment too because I don't really have anything to do. Other than literally helping other people right now. Oh. What's going on here? Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's very expensive, but worth it. Alright, well I'll endeavour to get some for you, my friend. Shouldn't take me long. I've actually probably sold about 20 by now. I get them a lot just running all the other things. Actually, that's the one we did before for this, that 5. So I've just got to find the other ones. And then the holes should be above it. So that's the one I did. Wait, no, that's not the one I did before. Is it? I don't think so. It's got 6. No, it is. It's got the 2 lines. It's 2 in the afternoon here, so okay, that's the 3, so maybe we've got to get in behind the waterfall. Behind the waterfall and I get flogged by the waterfall. Nope, not through that bit. Try the other side, eh? Not confident this side's gonna be it either. Oh, looks a bit better. Yep. That's better. I got hurt less. Yeah. I don't really like the waterfall ones sometimes. I think sometimes they're a bit buggy, the mechanic trying to get into them. But there's got to be a room here somewhere. There's definitely something going on here, but I don't know what the secret puzzle is exactly. Okay, what are these? What did we have to do this last time? It's not a push wall. Gotta control it. I very much doubt I can control it. Bash it with a log, maybe. That's what we've got to get into for one of them. It's one. Have you done this one in Circus? Oh, you don't own this game? No. It is a great game. I mean, once they add in all the new features too to it, they're trying to add a lot more end game content, so replayability and whatnot, and also adding in what is it? Multiplayer, so sort of co-op, which will make it a Very, very different experience again. Tell me about it. Well, don't do it that way. I don't even know if there is something in there, eh? So it's a wall of water. It's mainly because the prices of everything's going through the roof now. Oh, hello. Let's just go. Oh, it goes nowhere. Had a similar wall like this, but they require different abilities too to get certain things done. Let's go over this other section anyway. So I'm not sure if this is a different one or part of the same one. I feel like this is a different one. Yeah, that's just the break it all button. That's the jack of all trades button in this. Unfortunately, it wasn't working on it, so we'll have to resort to trying to think it out. Oh, this game loves its puzzles. Oh, there's another one here. nothing. I mean, the weirder part about that one is, like, you don't even need to, you know, you can get to both sides of it. I mean, I've got that on me to shrink everything down, but could be related to an ability. Yeah, no. So sword, nothing. Jiggles it. But if you have noticed, I also take damage by being close to that material, so... We will take that though for later. Oh. I'm gonna go ahead and say that's a no as well. See, now we have to get in there. The question is how and where. Unless I'm just not going up far enough to find the hidden. Oops. Another thing I can think is there's some sort of system to push these down that unlocks it. Oh. I mean, littered with silver. Oh, there's a cave there. Let's go have a look at that. Nothing. It's kind of all relative there. See, there's another one there. Stare at that piece too long, we're just going to get engulfed. Let's move over to the next piece of the puzzle. Interesting. So vine connecting where we got into the other one. It's nothing, but it feels like something. Let's not get caught in a design flaw. Very well what this could be. It's very much what this is. Another design flaw. You can tell by that wall there. So you're not supposed to be in here. That's what happened to me in the last one. Clearly I'm exploring way too much. You see, that's the one we got into, and that one was fairly easy, just straight down that hole. Can't see anything. Oh, okay. Well, there you go, people. Don't I just feel like an idiot right now? It's just that simple. Shine a light at him. Oh, do we waste like half an hour just to shine a light? Give me the damn thing. Oh my god. Alright. Half an hour to shine a light. That's the worst. Yeah, that is what that is. God, you know, sometimes the puzzles in this, you just, because there's so many different moves, you're just overthinking what you're trying to do. You're like, huh, what should I do? And I should have picked up on, see how like these things have the 3 lines at the top, which is what we're lining up when we're using the laser before. There's quite a lot of puzzles they have, and it's the same thing. It's all about lining them up. So I should have put 2 and 2 together. It's like you said, we figured it out now, so if they agree. No. No. What about now? Oh. Are you kidding me? And we got there. Again, like you said, at least we got there. I mean, you don't have to worry about getting the special needs trios, you just get the special needs solos here in Crimson Desert. Alright. Let's go get what will probably just be an abyss, which is going to be a bit annoying, but it's definitely better than a kick in the balls. I swear I already put the other one in. Yeah. I would probably recommend waiting till it's on sale, like a lot of games. Like, if you're not really needing to keep up for content or hype and whatnot, a lot of the times, like even myself, like I've got games I buy and I wait until they're no longer on, you know, the in thing. And you get the same game for half the price, like the people who waited and got Arc Raiders later, Season 2, Season 3. You know, they've got a game that's now got all this additional content. I bought Space Marines 2 off the bat, finished everything in Space Marines 2, all the achievements and all that, and haven't really played it much since. Mainly because it didn't have enough endgame and stuff to do, but had I waited and got it, you know, later down the track, all of the benefits I would have got with all the extra content, I would have had even more gameplay than I got out of it. It's unfortunately the sad reality of a lot of video games is getting in early isn't always the most beneficial. Now let's try and quickly. Not enough space to lift it, eh? Yeah, I want to bash it. I want to bash it. Or don't really bash it. Yeah. Yeah, 100%. The amount of bugs in every single game day one is ridiculous. Like, don't get me wrong, they're a lot more advanced than they were, 10, 15 years ago, but it does feel like a lot of them, we get these early accesses because it's their way of going, you know what, we don't want to get blamed for bugs, so we'll call it an early access game so that no one throws us under the bus. Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of so me personally, I don't pre-order games anymore, just because what you're gaining from the pre-order these days, the DLCs, how long you wait, all that sort of stuff, the bugs. I don't think we're really getting the value out of it that we used to get out of a game. Like this one's offering a lot of content for its price. It claims 300 plus hours, and I would definitely say you're gonna get that. Yeah, definitely usually only cosmetics. And it's like, Space Marines 2 was good in the sense that if you got the DLC, you got all these cosmetics, and then there was also all these extra maps and stuff that came through. I remember the original Modern Warfare days, not the last 10 years, we're talking 20 years ago, when you had to buy a DLC, so when the new map packages come out, if you wanted to play all the new maps, you paid to get all the new maps, right? But instead of paying $100 for the original game, you were paying like $60, $70 for the original game. And then if you wanted the new map pack, it was like $10. Plus you got all these cosmetics with buying the map pack, right? You could still play with your friends, but you just couldn't play with them on the new maps. It was their incentive to get people to buy things, the DLC. Whereas now we are getting these DLCs and new map updates, like Arc Raiders giving all these new map updates for free. Don't take that for granted. That they're offering you a lot more for nothing, essentially. You're getting extra content for free in that original $60, $70. But the game still has to make money, which is why they have all the microtransactions in the games. I mean, I personally don't go with a lot of the microtransactions. A lot of the cosmetics in the games don't really suit myself personally, so I don't waste my time on them, but it's sort of each to their own. I don't know how I'm supposed to move this boulder, eh? Come back to that. We won't have to come back to you because we can't get into you just yet. I would wait, like you said, for this game. Just give it another month or so. There'll be some sort of sale on Steam, and then you can pick it up for a discounted price. Yeah, I don't know. I'm in two minds on how they have to do it. Like, if they're saying that they don't want to make a PvE version of Arc Raiders, that's fine. That's the devs, it's their game, whatnot, right? But if they turn around tomorrow and said, hey, we'll do a PvE only version of it, provided we get, let's call it a pre-sale, so long as we pre-sale a minimum amount of, 200,000 units, then we'll do a PvE version. If it doesn't go ahead, then we'll just refund the amount, whatever. You know what I mean? And go from there. See, I never played Black Desert, to be honest. I never really even heard of it until after this game came out. I don't know what I was playing when Black Desert came out. That's a different German Shepherd. That's annoying.
Time moves slow as frozen piss when there's no fighting to be done. Might as well put these idle hands to work and sharpen my blade.
Yeah, we're streaming a little bit longer than I normally would. Yeah, exactly. Like, but that's games, isn't it? That so many people just don't want the PvP in games. It's not because they don't want other people to enjoy it. It's just that they don't enjoy it, and it's like, why can't we be both? Like, Call of Duty created the zombie mode, the open world zombie mode, to give people who didn't want to do the PvP the chance to enjoy the game. The only downside to when they did that was they had the DMZ, which is just like Arc Raiders essentially, but obviously prequels it. But then when they went to the next, I can't remember if it's Black Ops or what it was, but when they brought out the Zombies open world, they didn't keep the DMZ PvP open world, so people didn't have the balance. All the PvPers didn't get the new version of the game because there was no PvP open world for them. So they either jumped games, jumped ships, or stayed in the old game. There's still people playing it now, the old Modern Warfare 2 DMZ, though it's become quite broken and not getting updates. But yeah. Yeah, I definitely agree. Like, and I mean, in Arc Raiders, you don't even know if someone's cheating half the time, even if they are, because like there's no kill cams, there's no way to know what they did or how they got you sometimes. If they're just a decent shot, I mean, some of the guns in Arc Raiders are just broken to kill people like so quickly. So I personally don't. Yeah, I'm the same. I don't really enjoy PvP for that aspect, but it's also the reward. Arc Raiders offers no reward. What, I get someone's gear that I don't need, that I've got no room for in my stash.
Looks like you got one.
Huh? You're serious? Could I take a look?
This is for you.
I mean, the other thing too is like some of the toxic people in the game.
I was worried I wouldn't make it back, but all is well now. The wolves ran off into the forest.
We had a guy the other game,
and
like,
the vultures have vanished as well.
they came up, attacked us in the stream, the end of the last stream on Friday, and they had free kits, yet they pushed us. Got shitty because we downed two of them and then started, you know, dropping the N-word and a bunch of other stuff, and got really angry about it. And you're just sitting there going, mate, well, nobody forced you to fight us. Nobody forced you to be in a free kit and come attack us. You made your choice and then got upset about losing that fight. And that's what really shits me about that game, is the people who want to rat on you the most and try and take your gear are people that come in free kits that have no gear. They take absolutely no risk to get full reward. And even though they're like, oh, it's okay, we've made it so that if you bring in a kit, you get the fresh games, and all the free kits are going to get the half load-ins and shit like that. It still doesn't solve the problem. They're still there. You know? And they're saying they want to keep that tension. It's like, tension for who? The PvE players aren't interested in the tension, and the PvP players, half the time when I run into someone who's PvP and I say, oh, I'm not fighting you, man, I'm not interested in PvP, they get bored and they're like, oh, okay. And you can just hear it in their voices, like, they just get bored. They want that challenge for themselves, but they're not getting it. So the PvPers aren't getting what they want. The PvEers aren't getting what they want. Game's falling apart. 450,000 average players down to less than 50,000. When people thought they finally had a PvE mode with this close scrutiny, boom, back to 150,000 people. Again, people played it, wasn't as great as they thought. It was great for the PvE challenge and the bots. Got back to PvP people coming and sweating and killing people trying to do it, and lo and behold, all these people quit again. Yeah, 100% agree with that. Like, I've had people that have, you can tell they're sweats, and they do exactly that. They play a bunch of games, like just surrendering so that they can get to the chill lobbies, And once they get to the chill lobbies, they then just go around killing everybody, knowing that we come in with gear. And then when they build back up to those PvP lobbies, they then do the same thing. They surrender again. They just keep going back down to the chill lobbies to intentionally grief, right? And there was one guy that I've run into a few times, and every time I see him, oh no, I'm chill, man, I'm chill. I know his name, and it was Jeffrey Epstein. He just always claims to be chill, but it's like, bro, every time I've seen him, he's not chill. He's always shooting someone in the back or killing someone, and I'm like, I just don't trust the guy. And then they give you the whole, oh no, it's just someone with the same name as me. It's like, no, bro, you can't have the same name as someone. That's not how that works. Similar, but not the same. Yeah, I think the aggression-based matchmaking needs to look at it a bit differently. Like, I can't say I'm innocent. Like, I do trios, and we get a little bit sweaty, not because we want to, but because we can't. You just can't play trios and be chill. We had a couple nights there where it was great. Everyone was chill in close scrutiny, and everyone's just having fun, and it was great. But then it went back to just having all these people trying to constantly PvP us. And it was like, well, you know, what do you want? Like, I left those queues, and the sad part was when we left the threes queues, the people I was playing with, they went back to solos and had chill solos. Me, for some reason, the algorithm punishes me. Every time I do trios or duos and shoot one player, when I go back to solos, I get the PvP solos. So I have no choice but to, like you said, surrender a bunch of games so I can chill out again, or just not play duos or trios. That's why I'm looking at going across to Grey Zone, because Grey Zone Warfare, I'm going to lose some of the people I play with because they're on console, but what it offers is that same thing, almost like Tarkov, but kind of not. It's got a crossover where you can literally turn on PvE, go in, do your missions, run around the map, do things. Then you have to extract and load out, then load back into PvP. So you can't just click a button in the middle of a round to go PvP. You can actually, you know, jump back and forth as you exfil in, like as you're loading in. You choose before you load in whether it's going to be a PvP match or it's going to be a PvE. I mean, same thing should happen in Arc Raiders. So then people can go, you know what, I don't want a PvP, I want a PvE. Let's just click PvE and go in PvE. And then if you want a PvP, you know what, I feel like PvP. Guys, you want a PvP today? Yes, cool. Let's go. Let's have a quick round of PvP. Just throw down a game, win, lose, just have some fun. It's like a gamble, and you can turn it on and go in. But then you can go, cool. We've had our PvP for the night. We lost. We got our asses kicked, but we had a bit of fun. Let's turn back onto PvE, and go back to grinding. I mean, it's not a hard ask. I'm not a game developer, so you know I don't know what that entails on their end. I'm sure it's a fair bit of work, but if they turn around and said to me, hey, we'll give you the PvE version of Arc Raiders. We're going to create an entire new server. It's going to cost all the players who want to go on and have that option an additional $20. You're telling me people aren't going to pay? Guaranteed they're going to pay. I'll pay $20 so that I have the chance to have an option to go PvE or PvP whenever I feel like it. 100% I'd pay. Just saying, you know. Don't know what your thoughts are. The other thing too with what you're saying about getting jumped when you jumped in with your friends, let me guess, all of yous are PvEs, aren't you, from solos? You're all PvE solos, chill players. But you get together and the algorithm just goes, there's no chill trios because nobody goes in it that's chill anymore. So you just don't get it. So you only get games where there's going to be teams fighting you. I'm not saying there's not chill trio teams out there. There are, but they're few and far between. Because so many people have just avoided and stayed away from trios for that reason. Yeah, yeah, I agree. I agree. You could limit what's in PvP to make it more. I wouldn't say reduce the arc. Like where it's at now for PvP is okay, not a problem. But definitely, if they're going to make a PvE version, just increase the amount of arc. Even if you increased it by 50%, you know what I mean? Like just and have the literally have the vaporizer on every single map doing a round robin, or maybe even two of them that just literally go around the entire map, catch people off. What's off topic, Mels? Yeah, off the Crimson Desert. Yeah, yeah. Zex and I were just chatting about Arc Raiders, about all the PvP, PvE stuff. It's just over on Twitch there. See, for me, when you're looking, I've got 3 different chat windows open here, so that's why sometimes when I'm in the gameplay, if I don't hear the notification, there's so many chats that go on that I miss things sometimes. Yeah, I'm definitely with you on that one, Zerx. I would love a mode just to click PvE, heaps more bots, make it a challenge, and really struggle to get through. It just gives more, like, a game not to give more options to have more people playing is just silly. If you had the PvE mode and got back another 150,000 players, well, that's more potential people that are going to buy all those microtransactions. You know what I mean? Because they're now enjoying the game again. When people enjoy something and then they're enjoying the game, the endorphins kick in. You're more likely to spend money. When you don't have it, well, yeah, no worries, mate. All right, well, yeah, you get some rest, man. I'll be on probably when you wake up later, but yeah, I'll be on streaming later tonight, which will probably be about 7 hours from now. So we'll be back at it. What about you, Mels? What are you up to right now? Nighty night, bud. I don't know that I've spent a lot more money on games than I wish to admit sometimes. When you get hooked, you get hooked. And when things are going well in life, well, you spend your money, It's a hobby. It's what you enjoy.
Always happy. Be to buy a horse.
Yeah, I haven't fully refined any gear yet, though I probably got the materials too.
Looks like it's about to cry to me.
That shows what you know. Me and my horse. Kindred spirits.
Is that why your saddle's hanging by a thread? One good gallop and you'll be eating dirt.
I saw how hard you yanked the reins of your kin. Poor thing.
Ah, come on, I'm not as hopeless on horseback as Cliff. Last time he...
Hopeless?
Bloody hell, when did you get here?
The moment you called me hopeless.
You've seen that look on the battlefield.
Are you just gonna let him say that, Cliff?
What? I was only telling the truth.
So he says. Hard to trust a man shaking like that.
How about you two settle it with a race?
No, I'm not prepared.
It's always about cock measuring, isn't it?
Prepared for what? Just grab a horse.
Think he's scared.
Scared? Please, I can beat Cliff easy. All right, fine, I'll do it. What do you say, Cliff?
It's a waste of time, but why not?
Your funeral.
What's wrong? Worried you'll lose? Remember the last race we had? You sat it out, injured. But really, you just didn't want to lose, eh? Everyone's got a weakness. And yours just happens to be horse riding. Don't take it too hard if you get left in the dust, eh? You are against me, after all. Don't worry. It'll be our secret.
You're very talkative today, Dwayne. You nervous?
Should be all warmed up.
Yeah.
Just give me the signal when you're ready to. Enjoying the view of my horse's arse. Told you I'm quick. I almost feel bad beating someone so slow. Told you I'm quick.
What the frick was that about?
I almost feel bad beating someone so slow. Told you I'm quick.
Yeah, I really haven't figured out the horse racing
I
in
didn't
this.
expect you to be this slow. I almost feel bad beating someone so slow. Honestly, I didn't expect you to be this slow.
Neither did
No
I.
need to sulk, eh? Told you everyone has a weakness. At least Naira and Jan aren't here to laugh at you. You're welcome to challenge me again, Cliff. But I won't go easy on you.
I reckon I would have had him if I didn't run into that bloody person. Another time. It's another mission, sort of. I'm gonna have to end it there, though. Do have. What is that for? Boss of the Beggars Alliance. So you get another one added in. Yep. Mel's, well, yeah, I'm gonna have to end it there. Things to do, washing everything else before tonight's stream. We will be jumping on Windrose. Don't know if that'll be tonight, but it'll definitely be tomorrow night if we're not on it tonight for the early access release. So really enjoyed the demo version of that, so I can't wait to play that. We've already got Trevi. He's going to be jumping in there too with us, another streamer. So check out Trevi4. It's TREVEE4. So he'll be on that as well with us. So it's been in a couple of my streams before. But yeah, get around him if you can. He's a great fella. No worries, Mels. I will see you tonight. As always, everybody, happy